The RES wave update. Okay, so in this video, we are looking at the XLMUSD chart. Now, I have previously made a video on the STR-USDT chart, but I only plan on showing you the D wave right now, so I've included the B and the C here just for illustration purposes, but this is a D wave in progress. Our target is $55. Sorry, I'm putting a conservative target there, so let's just move that to 55. You can get out earlier if you want. That's your choice, right? But that's just a move based on taking the length of wave A, and from the end of wave B, we're talking these B in brackets, right? This is A in brackets, B in brackets, and then you get your C in brackets. So you take the length of A, you measure from B in brackets, the red, which is basically the red line, and then you basically measure the same distance as wave A in brackets, and you get your wave C, okay? But do you know everything that happens in between? Well, that's what RES wave teaches you. Now, the reason I am reposting this idea is because there's been a couple of changes in my wave count, and I've just been so busy lately with signing up new people that I have neglected to observe certain things which I am now about to correct. Okay, I'm getting on top of everything. Don't worry. I'm streamlining the process, and when you do that, everything becomes easier. All right, so we know that so the A wave ended down here, right, in March of 2020. Then we had a B wave all the way up here. It was an expanded type 2 zigzag, a B, and then we got this C, and then we got this D, and then we got this E, right? So basically, we're at the point now where we're looking for that next explosive move to the upside. And I've updated the count for the D wave because I think in my last idea, I must have used the wrong idea to produce the idea. So I suppose, in a way, the long trade idea was a little bit off. Not completely off, but still. If you want to go long on this and you have crazy amounts of money to spend on leverage, then your critical support is $37. We've already seen a break of wave D up here. Sorry, 37 cents. The critical support is 37 cents. We have seen a break of the start of wave E, which is around 68 cents. Okay, and let me zoom in to this area. So the area of importance now is everything that starts from this red line and how it's about to go up now. Okay, so this is important because I've had a lot of people comment on the way I label things, but they don't realize that I adjust my wave counts as I go along. Okay, and eventually I will be right because this is going up. Everything is still pointing in the upward direction. Maybe I label things a little bit wrong sometimes. There's no need to swear about it. Jesus. Just because you're jealous that you can't do this kind of analysis, go start your own channel. See how far you get. Come on. It's not hard. I've only got 1.6 or 1.5k followers. I mean, it's not that hard to do, right? Surely it can't be that hard. Why do you have to come and troll here? Go start your own channel, get more followers, and prove everybody wrong. Go ahead, go and do it. I don't care. I won't be following you, right? And you certainly shouldn't be following me and trolling my stuff. All right, there's no point. There's too busy. People are too busy learning how to do this properly because they love it. If you don't love it, then why are you here? Seriously, you're wasting your time. Okay, if you're so successful as a trader, why would you have time to go trolling other people? I think that you're probably not successful, and that's why you're trolling other people, right? You're frustrated. You're mad at the world. You're like that old man waving his fist at the cloud, right? Anyway, moving on. So basically, I've changed this whole count here to wave 1. Okay, and the reason why I've decided to do that, there's a couple of reasons, right? The first is that wave 2, because wave 2 was expanded, we should have looked for a sharp wave 4. So I did that, and I believe this is it. And then we had this impulsive move to the upside, right? So is there any rules broken here? No, wave 1's the shortest. When wave 1 is the shortest, wave 3 and 5 tend to be roughly similar in length. So to me, this is basically just really telling me now that wave 1 broke the start of wave E, and it confirmed that we are in an uptrend. Great. Now, usually corrections retrace back to the previous 4th wave. Okay, so as we can see, that area is actually down here. Okay, I'll change the color, just make it some funky yellow dotted line, whatever, just for example. So we've hit that area and then we've bounced. So in my personal opinion, I don't think that this is going to come back down below this area, right? Usually when it does that, it kind of, this will, I mean, if this is a wave 3 to the upside, this is going to start expanding to the upside. Even the correction will start expanding to the upside, right? So no point in using a fib, but if you did use a fib, you do it from here to there, and you'd already hit 50%. So 50% is already a pretty decent pullback anyway. So you've already had your correction. Now to the normal Elliotician, this here was the ABC, and that was the end of the correction. So anything that happens from here, no matter what it is, it goes up. Yeah, you're right. I'm an Elliotician. That means I'm right. Yeah, okay, whatever. We try to pay a little bit more attention to the waves here. That's the whole reason why we get more profits, and we're right most of the time, and we even know where we are situated on, in the galaxy, right? Using Arius wave, at least you know you're on Earth, right? You're headed for the moon, but you know you're on Earth. If you use Elliott wave, you are somewhere in some other galaxy in the, distant past that is still trying to catch up to the future that Arius wave has brought to us in the terms of wave analysis, technology, methodology, however you want to look at it. So basically, we've seen the A, the B. We are seeing a C wave now. So you can see that, yeah, we have basically pulled back in a C, and then we'll probably see the D wave. Now, this is something that I have noted myself. It's something that I can't remember if I've put it in the course material, but D waves typically are breakout waves. So don't be surprised if you see another zigzag after this C wave is done. I'm not sure if it goes to this just to retest this area. I'm not sure. I'm not really paying too much attention to that sort of thing. I'm giving you a general overview of what's going on. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like this. Right? Something D wave related to break through the all-time high. The E wave will likely retest that area, and then it'll just keep going higher. So that means that technically wave 2 will end most likely around the all-time high. If this is correct, I'll keep you updated, obviously, right? And that's when things start going parabolic towards $55, right? That's when all the haters basically turn into losers, right? And maybe even turn into fans, right? To sign up to the program, because, the proof is in the pudding. And once you start seeing that kind of thing, which most people doubt in their mind, and they think it's just fantasy, right? Once they actually start to see it actually happen, it changes their whole perspective of everything, right? Whatever they've learned up until now, well, clearly it hasn't worked for them. Yeah, so that's basically it. I don't want to go too far with this video, except I just want to mention one more thing, just because I'm so particular. All right, wave 4, right? This wave 4 here never went into the price territory of wave 1 and 2. Can you see it? That's where it ended. It did not touch it, even if it was by 0.5 millimeter. It did not touch it, right? That's another reason why I believe this count is true. Okay, there are certain rules you can't break. This is not a leading diagonal. This is just a regular 5-wave move that's got an expanded wave 2, sharp wave 4. You've got a 3-wave part of, wave 2 correction. This is looking great. This is looking beautiful, right? You should be excited, right? You should be pulling out, your victory hat and do your victory lap and a victory dance, whatever it is you're into, wherever you're from around the world. I deal with people all over the world, and I love this community. It's starting to grow, and it's going to grow even more. So hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. Thank you for watching.